हम हैं हम हैं हम हैं टपाड़िया। 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 हम हैं हम हैं हम हैं टपाड़िया।
Welcome to the live coverage of Bharat Shah Season 10 as we come up with another exciting contest as next view ACES take on USB Kings. Coin toss took place 10 minutes ago and it was USB Kings who has won the toss and opted to ball first, which a right decision according to the conditions which are given. As the night goes on, due takes its effect and it gets harder for the bowler to grip the ball. At the moment, we are into the 1 over. 1 over has been completed. Aces are 5 without any loss. Harshavardhan and Aditya, the open batters for Aces. Suresh Kumar started for Kings and a change in the bowling attack. Vikram Aditya now introduced into the attack. Right arm medium pacer Vikram Aditya. Vikram Reddy, in fact. 63 matches for Vikram. 54 wickets, economy 7.5. Best figures 3 for 9. Will be sharing new ball with Suresh Kumar. Suresh Kumar started beautifully, conceding only 5 runs in his first over. All runs scored in the first over are in single and doubles. Length delivery outside off stump. Aditya plays with the soft hand. So fielder there in the circle is right at the edge in extra cover region. The singles are on offer. Sweeper cover and mid wicket in play for Vikram. All other fielders are inside the circle as we are into the first power play. Short ball tries to take the back fielder and he does successfully lifted over the middle region. Once the ball is in the outfield, there's no point chasing the ball. Outfield here at Gurukul Cricket Stadium is lightning quick. That will boost up the confidence for Aces. Harshavardhan with the first boundary. Another excellent delivery this time. In swinger, cramping him for the room. This time batsman defends off the back foot. Good little comeback by the bowler after taking for a boundary in the fourth ball of the over. He comes back and ball it out. So last ball of the over. In fact, fourth ball of the over coming up. Another length delivery outside off stump, driven on the up straight to the fielder at the mid on region, who does well and gets the ball back to the bowler in time. But another single for Aces. Their score moves to 11. 2 balls still remaining in this over. Beautifully driven away on the arc towards the right of Sulpak, who has no chance. Excellent drive by Aditya on this occasion. Ball was pitched a touch fuller on this occasion by Vikram. And thank you very much, says the batter Aditya, who drives it beautifully. That ball was not far away from the sweeper cover fielder. Yes, he has no chance to stop it. Timing was impeccable by Aditya on that occasion. Another time, short and outside of stump. Aditya tries to cut, but this time gets beaten. So dot ball to end the second. After 2 overs, Acers are 15 without any loss after being put into bat first. As the night goes on, dew gets heavier and heavier, and it will be a tough ask for the bowlers in the second innings, especially in the second half. Once the ball is old, gripping the ball will be a difficult task. Spinner to start, wrap on the patch. Huge appeal there, but denied by the umpire as it was going down the leg. Both the umpires out in the center are very experienced. They have plenty of experience under the belt, and they have proved it time and time again. Another excellent decision by the umpire. So dot ball to start the third. This time cut away to the backward point region. Fielder does well but slips. Process. Both the batters cross away for a single. Single coming off first two deliveries of third over. At the moment, ACES are 16 without any loss in 2.2. Current run rate 6.83. Full length delivery driven on the up towards the left of mid-on region who has no chance to cut it off. And a much needed boundary for Aces. Aces started slow with the 5 run over. Now they are looking to score. Suresh Kumar to continue. 1.3 overs for Suresh Kumar so far. 10 runs conceded. Second boundary for Aditya, who is looking dangerous at the moment. This time half tracker, but the ball skidded through the surface quickly. Batsman was on the pull but couldn't get the meat of the bat. Ball went straight to the square leg fielder. Dot ball. 2.4 overs into the match. 20 on the board. Both the teams look settled enough this time. Over pitched and one bounce into the boundary skirtings. Excellent timing. In fact, it goes all the way. Both the arms raised by the umpire. That ball looked like traveling all the way, but the timing takes it all the way. Excellent by Aditya. First six for him. And Aces. With that six, their score moves to 26 for Acers. Aditya moves to 18 of first 10. Two boundaries and a six. Strike rate of 180. Suresh Kumar once again balls one into the pitch. This time protection there in the deep straight. So a single to end the third over. 3 overs into the match, and Acers are 27 after being asked to bat first by Kings. Average batting total at this venue is 180. Current rate 9 says the projected score 180. Acers will definitely look to score somewhere around 180. 180 plus will be an ideal total. We have seen scores chased in excess of 200 at this venue because pitch here at Gurukul Cricket Stadium, it's a flat deck and a paradise for the batters. This time, way outside of stump, both the arms spread wide by the umpire and signals wide. Extra to start the fourth over. Vikram Reddy to continue, conceding 10 in his first. No wicket so far for the Kings. Another good length delivery outside of them. This time, Aditya punches it on the front foot, but straight to the fielder in the cover region. So dot ball. Swing is on offer for the bowler. Axis swinging towards another land delivery. Quick stumping done. Huge appeal. His Aditya's foot was in the air for a very short while. Quick work there by the keeper, but he was back in time as it's signaled wide by the state umpire. So another extra for ACES. Their score moves to 29. Current rate now over 9. 9.16 to be precise. Projected score says 183. Overpitched outside off stump, inside edge, straight to the fielder at the final region who fails to connect in once. And both the batters quick to seize that opportunity and they cross over. So single considered. With that single, Aces have 30 on the board in just 3.2 overs. Another length delivery, hit away, straight to the sweeper cover region. Fielder there in the deep puts it down. Fielder there at the sweeper cover region. Harshavardhan has been given a lifeline in previous delivery, and Aditya takes him for a four in the very next delivery. Vikram has leave it with the effort in the deep by the fielder. Two men out of the circle are sweeper cover and mid wicket. Previous boundary was over the back foot point region, driven square by Aditya. Aditya making the full use of the field restrictions. Right. Another excellent shot by Aditya. Cover drive and wheels. Excellent exhibition there by Aditya. This time it touched fuller from Vikram and Aditya making a full use, going over the short cover fielder. Once that ball crosses the inner circle fielder, there's no point chasing as the outfield here at Gurukul Cricket Stadium is lightning quick. Shot hit away from the ground. One bounce. Away she goes outside the boundary skirtings. This is much a tennis ball sort of shot as he flat batted the ball straight down the ground. That ball was pitched halfway down. but still he preferred to go downtown. Excellent execution of the shot by Aditya. Back-to-back boundaries to end the fourth. Aces, after being put into bat first by Kings, are 43 without any loss in first 4 overs. Change in the bowling attack. Saksham comes in from the far end. Plenty of experience behind him. 337 matches for Saksham. 342 wickets. A common economy. Touch over 7.26. Best figures of 5 for 16. Excellent T20I career for Saksham. Right arm leg break bowler Saksham. Starts off with a shot that should have been put away, but the batter misses on this occasion. Dot ball to start the fifth. That was a real loser from Saksham. Fortunate for him that the batter doesn't make a full use of it. This time, batter plays much on a safer side. Just driving it down the ground. So back-to-back dot deliveries to start the fifth one. Another flighted one, guided away to the short third region. Fielder is very deep. Single taken. Single coming of first three. Respect shown by the batter on this occasion, as Saksham is an experienced and a seasonal campaigner. It won't be easy to get him away. Another flighted one on the stumps. Once again, batter plays with the soft hand. Straight to the short fielder. So another dot. Only one coming off first two deliveries. This time, once again, flighted one. An excellent hit down the ground. Long off and mid wicket in play for Saksham. Excellent effort there in the deep, who just restricts the batter to one. Two coming so far of Saksham's over, and a successful one for the Kings. Another outside edge found. Fielder there, and the short cover region, short third region is very deep. So single conceded. 3 runs to end the fifth, and a successful one for Kings. Five overs have been completed. Aces are 46 without a wicket down. At the moment, they are scoring over 9.20 runs per over. Projected score says 184. Another introduction in the bowling attack. Right arm medium pacer MD Sushant into the attack. 27 matches for Sushant. 25 wickets. Economy 7.18. Best figures of 4 for 17. Shushank starts off with a low full toss on the stumps. Batsman just plays it in the leg side with a soft hand. So only single considered of the very first ball. It's the final over of the power play. Another excellent good line delivery attacking the stumps. Batsman again just defends it. Long on and deep extra cover for Sushant. Length delivery outside off stump. Hit away straight down the ground. No chance for the long off fielder to cut it off. As that was hit with some power by Aditya. With that boundary, 50 is up for ACES. 51 in 5.3 overs. Aditya moves on to 37 in 20 deliveries. 6 boundaries and a 6 already for Aditya. Strike rate 185. He's looking comfortable out in the center. Another land delivery on the stumps. This time, Aditya goes the other way. Well over the fielder inside the circle at the mid-off region, in fact. This is the final over of the power play and Aditya making a full use. After a dot, yeah, he scores back-to-back two boundaries. He's into 40s, 41 of 21 deliveries for Aditya. Strike rate over 190, 195. In fact, Shushank proving to be touch expensive. 9 already off his first 4. Excellent change of pace by Shushank on this occasion. Batsman was a bit early into the shot. Just getting an inside edge and the ball stopping on him. A good little comeback, dot ball. Another change of pace. Aditya tries to heave him in the mid-wicket region, but not the connection that he would have wanted. Ball went straight to the short mid-wicket fielder, who does well. So back-to-back dot deliveries to end the power play. Kings, after winning the toss, opting to ball first, putting Aces into bat. Aces responds with 55 without any loss in first 6 overs. With that, power play has been completed. Aces are 55 without any loss. Current rate 9.17. With that, projected score says 183. Anything over 180 is the par score at this venue, as it is meant to be host high scoring thrillers. Another change in the bowling attack. Amida now introducing to the attack from far end. 85 matches for him. 57 wickets. Economy 7.33. Best figures 4 for 21 for Abhinav. Left arm medium pacer Abhinav coming diagonal. Starts off with a good delivery and he's been greeted with an even better shot. Net cut there by Harshavardhan. The ball flew in between point and a gully fielder. No chance for a point fielder who dives in again. Boundary to start the 7th over. Shot third. Gully point inside the circle and a mid wicket for Abhinav. Sweeper cover, extra cover, long on, long off, mid wicket outside the circle for Abhinav. This time he lifts the ball and the ball reaches to the fielder on a bounce, who misfields and lets it go all the way for a 4. Back to back boundaries now for Aces. 63 up for Aces in 6.2 overs. Kings are looking scratchy out in the field. Let me tell you, as the night goes on, dew gets more and more in the outfield. It's better to ball first. That is what Kings have done. But yet to be off the mark in the wicket column, as I say, to be off the mark. They get off the mark. Juicy full toss. Knee high for Harshavardhan. He could have hit it anywhere, but he missed times. Straight back to the bowler. First one down for the aces in the form of Harshavardhan. Harshavardhan departs after scoring 20 in 16 balls. Caught and by Abhinav. After being taken for a couple of boundaries in early on in the over, he comes back and strikes for the Kings. After the departure of Harshavardhan, new man in is Ramaraju. 45 matches for Ram, 780 runs, average 22.29, strike rate 127.66. Handful batter Ramaraju making his way out in the center for aces. Partnership worth 63 now broken. Left arm medium pacer Abhinav breaks through and strikes for the Kings for the very first time in this contest. Now a fielder in the short cover region comes in. Extra man inside the circle for a new batter who's been beaten at the very first ball outside off stump. Tried to play the cut shot and got beaten. Short third, short gully, short point, short cover, short mid wicket in play. Plenty of men in there to cut that single out. Full on the stump and he sweeps across and misses a straight one. No hesitation for umpire on this occasion. Raising his finger straight up. Second one down. Abhinav strikes for the second time in his first over. Aces are two down now for 63 on the board. 6.5 overs in the match and two down for Acers. They were 63 without any loss in the 6.2 overs mark. First one down, now second one down. Ram Raju departs early. In fact, doesn't even bother troubling the scorer. He departs for not. New man out in the center for Acers is experienced Shabazz Munir. I don't think any player playing this match has more experience than Shabazz. Over 800 matches for Shabazz, 837 to be precise. Over 21,132 runs for him. 37.27 strike rate. Sorry, average. Strike rate over 120, 122.93 to be precise. Excellent career for Shabazz, who usually goes a long way with his innings. Will he be the man for Acers tonight? Let's wait and watch. Last ball of the over coming up. Full one attacking the side. Safely negotiated by Shabazz. So dot ball to end the seventh. Kings after winning the toss, opting to save 2 wickets in 7 overs. Fielding restrictions are done. So fielders are now spread out. And we have handful of fielders inside the circle. All on the offside. Short third, short gully, short point, and a covers for Saksham. Saksham Gogia to continue, conceding only 3 runs in his first. Let me tell you, first over he bowled was within power play and he conceded 3. Very experienced Saksham to ball to Aditya. He flights one and gets driven on the up. Excellent extension on the arm. We have to wait for the umpire signal. Who signals? 6. 6 to start. With that, Aditya has completed 200 sixes in his career. Milestone achieved by Aditya with that 6. 200 sixes for Aditya in his career. Congratulations to Aditya for completing 200 sixes. Another full end delivery. This time, Aditya hits him all along the carpet in the long on region, which brings Shehbaz back on strike. It will be a good contest between Saksham and Shehbaz, both experienced men. On this occasion, Shehbaz just drives on the up into the sweeper cover region for a single. Now 3 men patrolling the boundary on the offside. Sweeper cover, extra cover, and long on for Saksham. Long off and mid wicket in play. Short square leg inside the circle. Another flighted one. This time Aditya just defends on the front foot, who is nearing his milestone of 50. 48 for Aditya so far in 25 deliveries. 7 boundaries and 2 mighty sixes for Aditya. Strike rate 184. Full Allen delivery and he misses. He tries to advances and misses the straight one. Well, it was and Aditya is being deceived by Gogia Saksham, who strikes for the very first time in this match. Third one down for ACES, and it's well set Aditya, who departs after scoring 48 in 27 deliveries. Strike rate 177 for Aditya, who was looking well set. Tries to get his milestone with a big shot, but he loses his wicket in a process. Very experienced Saksham Gogia strikes. Beautiful drift from Saksham. Deceives him with the wrong one. And no mistake there behind the stumps from Shiva, who dislodges the ball in no time. So no chance for Aditya to get back. Huge scalp collected by the Kings. Third one down in front of Aditya for Acers. They have been stuck thrice in a short span of play. Acers are stuck for a thrice in a 2 overs. Kings getting wicketless in the power play are now have 3 scalps under their belt within 2 overs. First, the left arm medium pacer Abhinav striking twice. Now it's experienced right arm leg break Saksham Gogia striking. New man in is Kiran replacing Aditya. Very experienced. Kiran out in the center. 327 matches for him. 5,565 runs for him. Who defends one on the front foot. Straight to the short cover fielder. Dot ball to end the 8th over. 71 for the loss of 3 wickets. Aces. Last 2 overs remaining from the far end. 7 runs coming off that Abhinav over. Another introduction into the bowling attack. Arvind now introduced right arm medium pacer. 4 matches for him, 3 wickets, economy 8.89, best figures of 2 for 32. Relatively new career for him, and he has been put away in between short third and gully region. Excellent, excellent shot there by Kiran. Just realizing the weight is on offer and just cuts it in between the short third and gully fielder. Once the ball is through the inner circle, uh, no point on catching the ball. Outfield here at Gurukul Cricket Stadium is lightning quick. So 4 to start the final over from the far end. Arvind to ball the final over. Another good leg delivery outside of stump, punched away into the extra cover region. Fielder there in the deep. So only single conceded, which brings Munir back on strike. Sweeper cover, deep extra cover, long on, long off, and mid wicket in play. Outside the circle, whereas inside the circle, square leg, short third, short gully, short point in play. Full attacking the stumps, driven on the up by Munir, but equally well stopped by the bowler in his follow through. The dot ball. 5 runs coming off the first 3 deliveries. Another 3 deliveries yet to become. Yet to come. Once again, trying to attack the stumps, and this time drifting down. So wide signal by the umpire. Extra conceded. With that, ACES score moves to 84 for the loss of 3 wickets in 9.3. Their current rate now moves under 9. Outside edge. Slide away towards the left of short third fielder, who tries to cut it off but failed to do so. Streaky, but Munir will take it early on in his innings. That was a genuine outside edge. It was away from the keeper. Keeper had no chance. So does the short third fielder as the ball raised away to the boundary cuttings. So 2 boundaries coming in this over. 10 already conceded by Arvind. 2 balls yet to be bowled in this over. 88 the score. Full attacking the stumps. Drifts one down and beautifully clipped by Munir in the fine leg region. No chance for the short square fielder to cut it off. So back-to-back boundaries for Munir and ACES. Munir moves to 13 of 9 deliveries with the help of 2 boundaries, and ACES moves to 92 in 9.5. Expensive over from Arvind, conceding already 14. Yet a delivery to be bowled in this over, and a last one from the far end. Full outside off stump. Munir drives, but all along the carpet. Only single conceded of the last ball. With that single, 10 overs have been completed. Acers, after being put into bat first, are 93 for the loss of 3 wickets. Short break. Another introduction in the bowling attack. Sanjeev now into the attack. Right arm medium pacer Sanjeev starts off with a wide and a dot. Another loopy delivery outside off stump. Cut away towards the left of point. Who dives but couldn't stop the ball on this occasion. Once it's away from the inner circle fielder. As I told you, the outfield here at Gurukul Cricket Stadium is lightning quick. So no chance for the fielder to chase it out and cut it out. Kiran boundary moves to 16 of 12, three boundaries already for him. On the other hand, is Shahbaz Munir. He's 15 of 12. He's got a couple of boundaries to his name. Both the batters now looks set. They'll be eyeing a big score for the team. Anything over 180 is an ideal target on this track. Another land delivery and a loopy one outside on stump. Is is a sharp and a mindful operator. Sanjeev Kumar, I must tell you, he's slow through the air but tricky and very good with his lengths. Short third and short gully and a fielder in between covers and a extra cover for him, three inside the circle on the offside and same three deep in the offside. Sweeper cover who stands very square, deep points out of position and extra cover and long on. Long off and mid wicket on the leg side and a short square leg. All in all, packed offside field for him. Conceded only 6 runs in his first four deliveries. This time tries to attack the stumps and drifts one down. Shabazz tries to sweep but misses the ball. Nonetheless, it's an extra for aces. Their score is now 107 in 11.4 overs. They are now scoring touch over 9.17 the run rate. Projected score is 183. Another loopy sort of delivery on the stumps. Shabazz drives on the up all along the carpet. Straight to the fielder in the deep. Saksham there, who does well and gets the ball back in time. Only single conceded. Runs coming in terms of single in last couple of deliveries. Only 8 runs so far of first one of Sanjeev. Let me tell you, this is Bharat Shah season 10 and it's a league match as Aces takes on the Kings. Kings, after winning the toss, opted to ball and a right decision in given conditions under light. Another flighted delivery outside off stump and driven, but not convincingly. Still, he'll take a single to end the 12th over. Aces, after being put into bat first, are 109 for the loss of 3 wickets. Currently, they are scoring 9 runs, touch over 9.08 to be precise. Projected score says 182. Average batting first total here at Gurukul Cricket Stadium is above 180, I must say. Gurukul is well known to host high scoring encounters, high scoring thrillers, I must say. Abhinav to bowl out. 3 overs 22 for 2 wickets for Abhinav. Economy 7.33. He'll ball out. He'll be the first bowler to get bowled out with his four fielders inside the circle in the offside. Short third. Back foot point, and it covers towards the right of point. And three fielders outside on the offside. Cut away just to in between the covers and a point. Fielder boundary to start the for 13th. Not a much gap there between two fielders, but the batter threads the needle and pierces the gap to the perfection. Kiran moves to 22 with the help of that boundary. SSR 133 on the board in 12.1. This time, excellent delivery outside of stump. Kiran rocks back and tries to cut, but the length was sharp and slightly fuller on this occasion by the bowler, which beats the batter. Another short delivery cuts away. Fielder there inside the circle is right at the edge. So singles are on offer on the offside as all the fielders are at the edge. Nonetheless, only a single conceded. Both the batters are now well set and will look to up the ante. Only two men in the leg side. Long off and a mid wicket. This time a fuller delivery outside off stump. Tucked out by the batter Munir to the sweeper cover region. Only a single conceded. After a boundary, only 2 runs coming off and extra deliveries. In total, 6 runs in first four. 2 balls yet to be bowled in this over. Cut away. Excellent effort there by the back foot point fielder to stop the ball and keeps it to 1. That ball was traveling with some speed as it was confirmed by the batter. Body on line on this occasion by the fielder. Excellent stuff. Good to see. So last ball of the 13th over coming. Short ball. Punched away in between. Long off and mid wicket. Long off fielder cuts it off and keeps it to 1. With that single, 13 overs have been completed. Aces, after being put into batters, are 117 for the loss of 3 wickets. At the moment, they are scoring 9 runs per over, which will take them to 180, which is the average total batting first at Gurukul. Aces will be eyeing over 180. Anything over 180 will be an ideal target here at Gurukul. But let me tell you, as the night goes on, dew will get heavier and heavier, and it will be a difficult task for all the bowlers to grip the ball, and which will make easier for the batters as they get a freebies every now and then. Short ball, cut away. Fielder there in the deep, will he able to cut it off? Yes, he does. Will the batter come back for 2? No, they doesn't. They are settled for a single. Good shot, but only for a single. Field bowler bowling to his field. He has 6 men on the offside, 3 deep, 3 inside the circle, only 3 men on the leg side. So jam packed outside, off stump. Quick single. This time it was shot on the pads, clipped away by the batter, but straight to the school leg fielder, who does well and throws the ball to the bowler, who fails to collect end ones. Only a single conceded. Runs coming in terms of singles in this over. Back to back 2 singles and 2 deliveries for aces. Aces are pacing their innings very well so far. It's only matter of time. Will they able to give finishing touches to their innings as we are into the second half? 14th over in progress. Short ball pulled away in between mid wicket and long off, and misfield there by the fielder at the long off. Instead of his hands, he goes with the leg and lets the ball slip through. Much needed boundary for Shahbaz Munir, who was looking quite, gets a boundary and takes himself to 23 of 17. Third boundary for Shahbaz Munir coming after a while. The strike rate is up with that boundary, 135 no strike rate for Shahbaz Munir. On the other end, Kiran is striking over 125. Once again, Shahbaz Munir makes another change and takes his helmet off. He got his helmet on the previous delivery. Shil Kumar with his third, conceding only 24 in his 2.5. This time, full toss on the pads. Kiran tries to sweep, but sweeps straight to the short square leg fielder. So dot ball to end the 14th. Aces, after being put into bat first, are 125 for the loss of 3 wickets in 14 overs. Last 6 overs coming your way. At the moment, they are scoring touch under 9, 8.93 to be precise. Projected score says 179. Anything over 180 will be an ideal target. Star all-rounder for Kings. Saksham now into the attack. Back into the attack. Flighted one outside off stump. Spins away. Munir tries to cut but misses. Excellent figure so far for Saksham. 2.1 overs, 11 runs. 1 wicket for Saksham so far. Starts off with a dive. Dot. Short ball. Pulled away but straight to the field in the deep mid wicket region. So only a single. Dot ball and a single in the first two. Saksham holds his holds his couple of hours to ball in the backhand, and he beats the batter on the outside edge on this occasion. The ball pitches in the line of stumps and spins away, which beats the batter on the outside edge. Excellent, excellent leg break bowling on display by Saksham. Drifts the ball beautifully and takes away. Watch out for the wrong one. He balls them to the perfection. This time, another one. Flighted outside of stump. Batter on this occasion. Going across the line, trying to heave on the mid wicket region. Misses the ball. So, all in all, excellent over so far for Kings. Only 2 runs coming in first ball. Another dot ball. Once again, the ball pitches in line of stumps and bounces and spins away, beating completely all ends up. Back to back dot deliveries. Kiran now under pressure. Short delivery, and I don't know why did the batter aborted the shot on that occasion. So dot ball to end the 15. With that, 15 overs have been completed. Aces are 126 for the loss of 3 wickets. Excellent, excellent over by Saksham under the circumstances. Aces were going 9 runs per over. Saksham comes in and ball and a wonderful over of 2 runs. This is leg break bowling of a highest order. 3 overs, conceding only 12 runs and picked one crucial wicket. Saksham Gogia. He has 1 over left in the bank. 15 overs, 126 on the board for Aces. 3 wickets down. Current run rate 8.40. Projected score says 168. Suresh Kumar to continue. Suresh Kumar will bowl out. Flighted delivery outside half stump. Heaved away in the mid wicket region. Fielder there in deep. No chance for second one. And well set. And well sent back by the non-striker. Single to start the 16th. This is good little passage of play for the Kings. They have put the brakes on. Another short delivery in the pitch. Heaved away in between long off and mid wicket fielder. Mid wicket fielder. Sorry, in fact, long off fielder does well to get around and restrict the batters. 2-1. Back to back singles to start the 16th. Another short delivery, this time on the pad. Beautifully clipped up by Shahbaz Munir. Welcome boundary for Aces. Finally, boundary after a two quiet overs. Shahbaz Munir will be a relieved man. He paddles one. Fine away from the short square leg fielder. Much needed boundary. 132 up for Aces in 15.3 overs. 6 runs already of first three. Land delivery outside half stump. Heaved away into the mid wicket region. Fielder puts it down. Good backup there by the long fielder. That ball, after hitting the hand, could have gone outside the boundary, but longer fielder does well and gets it in. Gets the ball backing. Excellent, excellent backing there by the fielder. In process, he might have hurt him. Boundary. Bodies are on the line from the Kings on the field. They are stopping those boundaries. Another full delivery once again. He heaves across the line in between the long off and the mid wicket fielder. This time, placement was perfection by Shahbaz Munir, who gets the boundary. This is the over that Aces were after. An expensive one from Suresh Kumar, conceding 12 in his first five, yet a delivery to be bowled. 12 coming off 16 from Suresh Kumar. Suresh Kumar so far conceding 37 in his 3.5 overs. Last ball to be bowled. Change of guard. He's coming around now. Good line delivery outside of stump. Played with the soft hand. Quick single was on, but denied by both the batters. Dot ball to hit the 16th. Acers, after being put into bat first, are 138 for the loss of 3 wickets in 16 overs. At the moment, they are scoring 8.63 runs per over. Projected score says 173. 180 and one anything over 180 will be the ideal target here at Gurukul Cricket Stadium. Gurukul Cricket Stadium is well known for its high scoring encounters. And we are here with another one. Acers and Kings. Four men outside the circle on the offside. Length delivery outside of stump, cut away into the sweeper cover region. Single to start. Vikram Reddy now back into the attack after conceding 26 in his first two. His gain has been given and another go by the captain, trusting his bowler. One over behind on over eight. Kings. Short ball. This time Muni tries to guide one, but misses the ball completely. So it will be a dot one. Dot balls are gold as we are into the final half of the innings. 17th over in play. One run coming off first two. Full on the pads. Glanced away, but straight to the short square leg fielder on a bounce. Who does well? Only single conceded. Runs coming in form of single so far in the 17th. Two runs off the first three. This time double bluff from the bowler, attacking the stump, keeping his field all on offside. This time full outside of stump, driven hard, driven in the up, fielder there in the deep, two is a call, but they have to settle for one. Three runs coming off first four. Vikram in his comeback spell is proving an economical. This time Shahbaz Munir goes straight. Shahbaz Munir goes downtown. One bounce into the boundary cuttings. No chance for long off fielder to cut it off. As it was hit firm and hit with some power. One bounce into the fence. Much needed boundary for ACES and Munir. Munir moves to 40. In fact, he moves to 41 of 29 deliveries. Six boundaries for Munir. ACES moves to 145. This over was proving to be a good one for Kings. At that full drifted down the leg and beautifully clipped the batter. Shahbaz Munir. Back-to-back boundaries to end the 17th. At the 17th over mark, Acers are 149 for the loss of three wickets. At the moment, they are scoring 8.73 runs per over. Projected score says 175. Anything 180 will be the ideal target here at Gurukul. Saksham now brought back into the attack. This will be the final over for Saksham. He'll be bowling the 18th. Saksham will bowl to Shahbaz Munir, who is on 45 and well set. 45 of 30 deliveries for Shahbaz so far. Short third, short gully, short point inside the circle on the offside. Only square leg inside the circle on the leg side. Once again, beautiful turn and drift for Saksham. Again, Muni tries to go across the line, but misses the ball completely. Dot ball to start the 18th. Saksham conceding only two runs in his previous over. This time, Munir gives him a charge, hits him down all along the carpet. Fielder there in the deep, who does well and gets the ball back in time. Only single conceded. Single coming of first two deliveries of the 18th over. 150 up for aces in 17.2 overs. Towels are out. As I told you, as the night goes on, dew will increase. Another excellent ball by Saksham, falling into good length and spinning the ball away. Munir making room and tries to cut, but only manages to make contact with air. Dot ball. Another excellent delivery on the stance. Munir guides it to the short third fielder, denied by the non-striker. So another dot ball. Only single considered in first four by Saksham. Excellent over in given circumstances. Let me tell you, these are the death overs. These are meant to be high scores over. Sorry. Another flighted one. This time, Munir gets it right off the meat of the blade. And away the ball goes all the way over the mid wicket region. Out of the park goes Munir. Much needed six. Touch fuller from Saksham, and thank you very much, says Munir. And with that six, Munir is raised away to 51 of 33 deliveries, 7 boundaries, and a mighty 6 for Munir. 156 up for aces in 17.5. 7 runs coming off the 18th over. Yet a delivery to be bowled. Only single conceded in first four. Then a 6. So all in all, 7 runs. Once again, he guides it to the short fielder. This time the crossover. So single to end the 18th over. Still a good one from Saksham. 18 done. Aces are 157 for the loss of 3 wickets. They are 1 over behind on the over rate. They need to push up, otherwise they'll be penalized. They have to get an extra fielder in, which will be a bad thing for them. They had to keep 5 men extra if they are failing to get this over under 4 minutes. 157 on the board for aces. 18 overs and last 2 overs coming your way. Vikrant ready to bowl out. Right arm Vikrant. Medium pacer. Balls it short and pulls away into the mid-wicket region. Fielder from there was just brought in and the ball goes exactly in that region. Boundary to start the 19th. It was short on the body and Munir pulls it to the perfection. Now mid-wicket fielder has been put at the edge. Sweeper inside the circle. Shot third point and now extra cover inside the circle. Deep gully still in play. Once again, Shabazz pulls. Shabazz pull. This time in the square leg region, well away from the mid wicket. Back to back boundaries to start the 19th. Acers are now putting their foot down on the accelerator. On the accelerator. As we are into final couple of overs. 8 already of first 2. Full hit away into the long off region. Will he cut it off? No, he doesn't. Excellent shot making by Shahbaz Munir, bringing all his experience in play. This time heaving the ball towards the right of the long off fielder. who has no chance as that ball was hit with some power. Power and timing on display from Shahbaz Munir. This time, full way outside of stump, but that ball was pitched just inside the boundary limits. Extra conceded there by the bowler, trying to stay away from the hitting arc of the batter. In process, he balls one extra. Three boundaries and a wide in this over. Once again, Munir clips, but straight to the short square leg fielder. Couple of yards here and there, and he would have got a boundary for himself. Nonetheless, three boundaries, wide and a single. 14 runs already of first four. Full delivery, batsman advances and misses. So does the keeper. Definite stumping opportunity gone down. Adding insult to the injury. It go. Batters run through by signal by the umpire. 15 runs of the over already. Yet a delivery to be bowled. Full on the stump, flicked away, but excellent job there by the mid-wicket fielder who manages to get the ball, hand on the ball, and putting the brakes to the ball. Still 2 runs conceded. So 2 runs to end the 19th over. With the 2 runs, ACES are 174 for the loss of 3 wickets. Final over coming your way. Expensive over there from Vikram. Conceding 17th of the 19th over. Final over coming your way. 174 already on the board. How much will be the target set for Kings? Let me tell you, it's the Kings who has won the toss and elected to bowl first. Aces, after being put into bat first, are 172 for the loss of 3 wickets. Sorry, 174 for the loss of 3 wickets. Final over of the inning coming your way. 174 on the board. Slow outside of stump delivery, beating the batter. Excellent delivery by the bowler, just staying away from the hitting arc, just inside the tramp line. Excellent execution of the wide line ball. Dot to start the 20th over. Another slow delivery outside of stump. This time, batter tries to hit it too hard. In the process, loses his shape. Only a single conceded. Single coming of first two deliveries, which brings Shabazz back on strike, who is turning it on for the Acers. He's 67 of 39 deliveries, 10 boundaries and a 6 for Shabazz Munir. Strike rate 171.79. Last four deliveries remaining in this innings. What will be the target set by Acers after being put into bat first? Time will tell. This time, Shahbaz Munir lines him up to the perfection. The ball was slow in terms of pace. All the pace generation on this occasion was by the batter, and he nails and generates the power to the perfection. And away she goes in between square leg and mid wicket region for a gigantic, handsome six. 181 up for the Acers. Shahbaz Munir moves to 73. He's turning it on for the Acers. Kings fielder cheering the bowler. Sanjeev conceding 16 in his 1.3, conceding 7 of first 3 deliveries. Once again, Chabas goes into the mid-wicket region and he cleared the mid-wicket fielder with ease. Away she goes, back-to-back maximums for Shabas. And ACES moves to 187, conceding only single in his first 2 deliveries. Now conceded 13 runs in his first 4. Excellent batting is on display by Shahbaz Munir, who moves to 79 in 41 deliveries. Cup 3 sixes for Munir so far. Another heave. Fielder there in the deep, settling underneath, and he takes it. Excellent catch by Saksham Gogineni in the deep. Saksham Gogia in the deep. In the long region. This time, length was the key. He drags his length back the bowler and gets the reward. Danger man goes, but he's done the damage. 79 for Shahbaz in 41 deliveries he faced. Excellent, excellent innings by Shahbaz Munir. Last ball coming in way. 187 on the board for ACES after being put into bat first. What will be the target for Kings? 180 is the average batting first total here at Gurukul. They have gone over 180, 187 now. Once again, a big shot, and all the way it goes. No better way to end your innings than hit it for a six. Kings, after winning the toss, opting to bowl first, putting aces into bat first. Aces, after being put into the bat first, replies with 193 on the board. 194 will be the target when comes Kings comes to the chase. Will this score will be chased up, or will it be the aces who will defend the target? Time will tell. We'll be right back with the chase. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
हम हैं हम हैं हम हैं टपाड़िया 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 हम हैं हम हैं हम हैं टपाड़िया
We are back with the chase, and Kings have started superbly. Scored 23 of the very first over while chasing 194. No better way to start chase. Saksham Gogia scoring 16 of the six deliveries he faced. Very expensive over there by Aditya. Stand full onto the stumps. Flipped away onto the leg side. Straight to the mid wicket fielder for a single. Which brings Ramesh back on strike, who's yet to open his account. Priyanshu Jain to share the new ball with Aditya. Once again, Ramesh going downtown, but only for a single on this occasion. Couple of singles to start the second over of the chase. This time, Saksham advances and hits it straight back to the bowler, who misses to collect, and another misfield. First by the bowler, then the keeper. It should have been a dot ball. In the end, has been taken for two. Saksham off to a flyer. 19 of 8. Three boundaries already for Saksham. Very experienced batter. I must say, he's the main man for slight full outside off stump. Beautiful extension of the drive. Driving it in the air. Driving it well over the cover fielder who's inside the circle. One bounce, two bounce. Away she goes into the boundary skirtings. 8 runs already of first four of Priyanshu Jain's over. 31 already on the board for Kings. Another full delivery, driven square, straight to the point fielder, who is very deep. In fact, he's right at the edge of the circle. So singles here on offered. Single taken. 32 on the board. We are just into 1.5 overs in the chase. Another flighted outside of stump delivery. Batsman tries to go after it, but this time gets beaten. So with that dot ball, 2 overs have been completed. Kings, while chasing 193, are 32 without any loss. In fact, Kings are chasing 194. 193 was the total ACES put on while put into bat first. 194 was the target set for Kings, and Kings are off to a flyer. 32 without any loss in the first two. Another change in the bowling attack. Experienced Shabazz Muni now in the attack for the Acers. Will ball to Saksham. Over 800 matches, over 600 wickets, 7.20 economy. Best figures 5 for 7 for Shabazz Munir. Right arm off break. Bowler drifts one down. Clipped away by Saksham. No, in fact, it hit the legs pads of Saksham. Good work there by the fine leg fielder, who gets around quickly and stops the batter for one. Single to start the third. Right arm off break bowler Shabazz Munir. Once again drifts one down. Good bit of glove work there by the keeper. Couple of runs conceded in the very first ball. Single and a wide, 2 runs. 33 on the board. Another full delivery. Power down the ground. One bounce and away she goes. This was flat. Hit by the batter. On this occasion, it's Ramesh who is in action. This ball was very full. Very little margin for the batter to get underneath. But still he manages to power it down the ground. Once again, he drives into the region in between extra cover and conventional cover that will be cut off and will be kept to 2. So with that 239 on the board for Kings while chasing 194. Shahbaz Munir conceding 6 in his first 4. Another full delivery. This time he goes on the region. One and into the boundaries cuttings. Margin of error here at Gurukul Cricket Stadium is minimal. Over pitch. Over pitches are freebies. At the moment, ACES bowlers have no answer to the on assault from Kings batters. Both the batters now moves into double digit. Ramesh moves to 11 of 7 deliveries. Couple of boundaries already for him. Change in a field. Shabazz trying to attack the stumps and balls one way down. So another extra to Kings. Their score moves to 44. Delivery to be bowled in this over. Already 11 runs conceded. Another full delivery outside edge. Excellent job there by the short third fielder who cuts it off. Still a single conceded. With that single, 3 overs are done. Kings are 45 without any loss while chasing 194. Shot outside of him, punched away in the cover region. Fielder does well there, standing at the edge of the circle. Stops it. Only single conceded, which brings Gogia back on strike. Was 24 of 11. Aditya to continue after conceding 22 in his first. 46 already on the board for Kings. Short ball pulled away, fielder just short. This time batter was hurried. Short ball well directed. Gogia on pull. Miscued one, but the ball just short of square leg fielder. Gogia survives. Another change in field. Now deep point comes in and long on drops back. Both the fielder deep are long on and long off. Both the fielders split out on the boundary cuttings. For Ramesh, good over so far by Aditya, conceding only 2 runs in his first 3. Short ball punched away in between covers and long off region. No fielder has no chance to cut that off as that ball raced away to the boundary cuttings. Big gap there in between covers and long off. Batter making full use of the field's restriction. Only two men can be placed outside the circle. Another change in the field. Now covers moves deep and long off moves to mid on. Mid off. Again driven on the up. Misfield there by the fielder in the cover point region. So another two. Both Ramesh and Gogia are cruising at the moment. 50 up for Kings in no time. 53 on the board in just 3.5. Last ball of the fourth over coming up. Aditya to Ramesh. Aditya tries to go down, gets an outside edge, and that ball flew away towards the right of short third fielder. Nothing much the fielder could have done on this occasion. I must say, fortune favors the brave. And Kings are off to a flyer. 57 with any loss in the first four while chasing 194. At the moment, they are scoring well over 14, 14.25 to be precise. They still need 137 in remaining 96 balls. Two overs yet to be bowled in the power play. Another change in the bowling attack. Bhanu now introduced from the far end. Right arm medium pacer. Bhanu, 11 matches, 3 wickets, economy well over 11, 11.12. Cut away! That ball was tantalizingly close to the gully region. In fact, he's got hand to it. But that was stuck well, stuck hard by Gogia. Who starts off with the boundary once again. 61 on the board in just 5.1. That ball was hit with some power. This time, good length delivery on the stumps. Saksham Gogia defends on the front foot. Margin of error is very minimal here because both the batters are coming after you. Once again, beautiful delivery on the stumps. That's the way to go. Attack the stumps. But let me tell you, if you slightly misses your line, no one down there at the leg side. Once again, cut away. Straight to the short third fielder who does well. After a boundary, bowler comes back and balls couple of dot delivery, then a single. So all in all, good over so far. Only five coming of first four, which brings dangerous Ramesh back on strike, who's 23 of 13. Once again, bowler drifts one on to the pad, and thank you very much, says the batter, and puts it away beautifully in the score league region for another boundary. 5 runs coming off first four deliveries, then a boundary. So 9 of the first 5 of Bhanu's first over. Once again, another bowler proving to be touch expensive in the power play. Bhanu on this occasion conceding 9. Another late delivery. Batter tries to score but misses. So dot ball to end the fifth. With that, Kings, while chasing 194, are 66 without any loss. Yet a over to be bowled in a power play. At the moment, they are scoring over 13.0 the current run rate. For Kings, they are chasing 194. They still need 128 in remaining 15 overs, 90 balls. Another introduction in the bowling attack. Kiran now introduced. Right arm medium pacer Kiran. Plenty of experience behind him. Over 300, 327 matches for him. 165 wickets, economy 8.22, best figures 5 for 15. Starts off with a short one, hurrying up the batter on this occasion. Straight to the fielder at this short square leg region. Only single conceded. This is the last and final over in the power play. All men inside. Short ball pulled away beautifully. This time, no chance for the square leg fielder as it was hit well in front of him. Boundary for Ramesh. Short guard, short gully, point, extra covers, all inside the circle. Long on, long off, deep. Mid wicket and square leg inside. This time, bowler misses his mark and drifts one down. Both the arms raised wide by the umpire and signals wide. Another extra for Kings. Their score moves to 72 within power play. Yet 4 balls to be bowled in this power play. Once again, Ramesh tries to go downtown, but only manages to get an inside edge. Ball straight to the short square leg fielder. Excellent running by both the batters. The crossover, which brings Saksham back on strike, was raised away to 31 in 17 deliveries. 5 boundaries already for Saksham. Strike rate 182. Full on the pads. Beautifully clicked away. Fielder giving a chase and cuts it off. Another 2 runs for Saksham and Kings. Their score moves to 75. Saksham moves to 33. Both the batters into the 30s now. Looking comfortably out in the center. They are scoring freely. Acers in desperate of a wicket. They need a wicket. They need to break this partnership. This partnership at the moment is cruising. They are running away with the show. Good delivery on the stump. Equally well played by the batters. Just defending on the front foot. Dot ball, which is been a rare sighter in this short innings. 75 on the board. Last ball of the power play coming up. Shot outside of. Batsman tries to cut. Huge appeal for caught behind, but denied by the umpire. So dot ball, back to back dot balls to end the last over of the power play. 6 to chase, and Kings are Then the over starting with the boundary. 90 up for the Kings. This time heaved away into the mid-wicket region. Fielder coming at the lead, puts it down. That would have been second one down for Kings. Sachin got on this occasion. Tried a slog sweep and should have been hauled out to the mid-wicket, but instead he gets a single. Opportunity gone down begging. Length delivery outside off, cut away, hard, straight to the point fielder. Good as well. So rub in. As I said, the fielder does well. Bowler misses. No one backing up there. In fact, both the batters come back for 2 runs. Excellent, excellent running between the wicket by Sachin and Saksham. Kings raised away to 93 in 7.4 overs. At the moment, they are scoring over 12.13 to be precise. They still need 101 remaining 74 balls. The chase is on. Piyush into his second over. This time, batsman advances, drives on the up. Fielder there in the deep, gets the ball back. Only single conceded. 9 runs of the first 5. Final ball of the 8th over coming. Full outside off stump, inside it, straight to the short square leg fielder. Does well. But another little misfield by the keeper. Fortunate for him, the backup was arrived in time. So single to end the 8th over. Kings, while chasing 194, are 95 for the loss of 1 wicket. Sachin, the new man. 6 of 5 for Sachin. Boundary in that 6 for Sachin. Change in the bowling. Shabazz comes back from the far end. Right arm off break. Full. Trying to sweep it across the line and misses the ball completely. That was full and straight. That should have been played with the straight bat. Sachin tries to go across the line and misses the straight one. You miss, I hit chase Shabazz. Second one down for Kings in form of Sachin. Sachin departs cheaply after scoring 6 of 7 deliveries. New man in for Kings is Arvind. 4 matches, 12 runs, average 12. Strike rate 120 for Arvind. Relatively new career for Arvind. Trying to bat without gloves. Funny side, they're out in the center. Cricketers do crazy things these days. Arvind trying to bat without the gloves and keeping the gloves aside and trying to bat without gloves. Umpire asking him to get the safety gear on. Full ball driven on the up, driven straight, but only for a single. I feel this chase entirely depends on how Saksham Gogia goes about his innings from here on. He's lost couple of partners. Shot well outside that wide line. So white ball signal by the umpire. Bowler and keeper arguing that it's just inside, but umpire thinks otherwise. So an extra 97 on the board for Kings. This time, Shahbaz drifts one down. Fielder there in the fine leg region does well. So only single conceded. Shahbaz in his comeback spell is bowling beautifully. Picked up one crucial wicket and conceded only 3 runs so far in his first three. Full wrapped away on the pads and finger has gone off. That looked pretty adjacent from here. Huge appeal by the bowler. Umpire has no hesitation on this occasion in raising his finger. So third one down for Kings. Latest casualty. Arvind departs after scoring one of two deliveries. I must say, Kings are in a spot of bother now at the moment. In a little spot of bother as they are three down. Good little passage of play for Shahbaz into the wicket column twice in the very same over. New man in is Sridhar. Full right on the pads. Once again, finger has been raised. Once again, a batter playing across the line has been given LBW. Question asked there by the striker to the striker and umpire. Both says that you are well in front, my friend. Golden duck for Sridhar. Sridhar comes and Sridhar goes without troubling the scorers. Shabazz will be on a hat trick and strikes for a thrice in the very same order. Kings, after a wonderful start, are 4 down for 98. Newman is experienced Shiva. 331 matches for Shiva. 1,564 runs at the average of 13.85. Strike rate 78.55. Kings now in a spot. This time, Amir tries to attack the stumps, but rips one down. Keeper does well. Extra for Kings, which takes them closer to 100. Hundred up for Kings in the 9 overs. 9 overs, Kings are 101 for the loss of 4 wickets while chasing 194. They still need 93 runs in remaining 60 balls. Saksham still out in the center. Who's 44 of 27. Six with the help of 6 boundaries. Strike rate 162 for Saksham. Aditya to continue. 2 overs, 34 for not for Aditya. Short ball onto the hips and pulled away beautifully by Saksham. Saksham on this occasion rolls rolls his wrist to the perfection and gets on the top of the bounce and pulls it all along the carpet, but effectively in the gap. Another over starts with a boundary. Aditya proving to be an expensive asset, conceding 38 runs in just 2.1 overs without conceding a wicket. This time, Goodland delivery outside of stump. Saksham defense. There was possible single save, but denied by Saksham. Let me tell you, this is the last over from the far end. Short ball once again pulled away. Just over the head of the short square leg fielder. This time pulled well in front of fine leg and over the head of square leg. With that boundary, Saksham's half century has been achieved by him in just 30 deliveries, 8 boundaries for him. He moves to 52 of 30, 173 the strike rate for Saksham. Star all-rounder for Kings is the MVP of the match so far. Short ball cut away towards the right of short third, who has no chance to cut that off. 3 back-to-back boundaries now for Saksham and Kings. They are back on track. 113 on the board for Kings. They only need 81 now of remaining 62 balls. Current rate now again climbed up, almost touching to 11.69 to be precise. Saksham is a free flow run scorer. Time and time again, he has proved his worth. Once again, playing a match winning knock for his side. 56 already for Saksham in just 31 deliveries. Once again, slower one outside off stand. This time, Saksham plays with the soft hand to the short fielder, only for a single. Good change up by the bowler, changing the pace. Equally well played by the batter, but only for a single. This overall, Aditya is proving too expensive for aces. All already conceded 47 runs into his third. Last ball of his third over yet to be bowled. Full attacking the stance. Beautifully defended by the batter. Dot ball to end the.
हम हैं हम हैं हम हैं टपाड़िया 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 हम हैं हम हैं
Shabazz Munir to continue. Starts off with a dot. 114 already on the board. Flighted one tries to drive through the cover region, getting the inside half of the bat, and the ball going straight back to the bowler. Back to back dot deliveries to start the 11th. Another flighted one. This time the batter rocks back. Tight single there. Huge appeal for a run out, but denied by the umpire. Excellent running by both the batters, responding to each other's call and running through. That ball was played with soft hands by Saksham in the point region. Fielder there in the point was right at the edge. So single was on offered. Change in field for Shiva. Short covers. Now move further up. Point moves in. Possible to stop that single for Shiva. Shabas. Shabas tries to attack the stump, but overcompensate on this occasion. White ball signal by the umpire. With that extra, Kings moves to 116. 70, 78 runs needed of 57 balls. This could be anybody's game. Lot depends on Saksham's wicket. Beautifully cut away towards the short fine region, short third region, in fact. Fielder there is deep in the circle. Excellent job there by Shiva, rotating the strike and giving it back to Saksham, who is well set out in the center, batting on 58 of 35. 9 boundaries for Saksham, strike rate 165. He'll be the main man for Kings. Another flighted one outside off stump, punched away into the extra cover region. Point fielder does well to get around. Only single conceded. Runs in this over coming in form of singles. 118 up for Kings. Last ball of the 11th over coming up. This time it was full, defended by the batter. Dot ball to end the 11th over. 11 overs have been completed. Kings while chasing 194 are 118 for the loss of 4 wickets. They still need 76 runs in 54 balls remaining, 9 overs. Left arm Priyanshu Jain to continue. 2 overs, 19 for not for so far. So far for Priyansh. Flights one, Saksham goes inside out in the extra cover region. Beautifully cut away by the fielder in the sweeper cover region, who keeps it to 2. Excellent timing by Saksham on this occasion. Just lifting the ball. Not going hard at the bowler. Change in field. No extra cover. Out and sweeper cover in. 3 fielders on the leg side. Long off, mid wicket and square leg. And another one, short square in play. Once again, flights and Saksham goes, but straight to the fielder who was set deep for that sort of shot. Master stroke there by the ACES. Once again, Priyanshu flights outside of Sam. Saksham tries to go and tries to hit away for a six, but holds out in the deep. Shahbaz Munir there in the deep, who gathers the ball in the second attempt. Huge blow there to the Kings. Their main man, Saksham. As you can see in the replay, Saksham again try going over the extra cover region. Fielder there set for that sort of shot just inside the circle. Once and in a second attempt, Shabazz grabs it. And the main man for the Kings falls. Saksham departs after scoring 61 of 38 deliveries. New man in is Vikram Reddy. 63 matches for Vikram. 289 runs, average 7.81. Strike rate 98.30. Half of the batting units back in the shed. 120 on the board. Kings still need 74 in 52 remaining balls. Acers are back in the contest in real time. Another flighted one. Batter trying to go after that, but slicing it. Fortunate for him that it didn't carry all the way to the point region field. So dot ball. Another flighted one outside of stump. Batsman tries to cut, but only manages to connect with the air. So back-to-back dot deliveries after the departure of Saksham. Another flighted one on the stumps. This time batter trying to go across the line. His off stump is uprooted. 6-1 down for Kings. Latest casualty is Vikram Reddy, who departs for naught after facing three deliveries. New man making his way out to the center is MD Sushant. 27 matches for him. 193 runs, average 12. Strike rate 78. I must say, match has moved 360-degree upside down after the departure of Saksham. Successful over on pursue by Priyanshu, getting that valuable wicket of Saksham. Then seeing the back of Vikram. Last ball, flighted one, hit away down the ground. Fielder there in the deep, who does well and gets the ball back in time. So only singles conceded. Single to end the 12 and a successful one for aces. Kings while chasing 194 are 121 for the loss of 6 wickets. They still need 73 runs in 48 balls. Excellent over in pursuit for aces. 2 runs coming up first for delivery. Down the ground. Hit away. But only for a single. 3 runs coming up first 5. Towels are out. As dew is getting heavier and heavier as the night goes on. Righted one, swept away into the square leg region. 2 is the call. Will they able to get back to the second? In the end, with ease. So 2 runs to end the 13th over and the successful one from Shabaz. 5 coming from it. Kings, while chasing 194, are 126 for the loss of 6 wickets. They still need 68 in 42. Required. 68 runs needed in 42 balls. Priyanshu to continue for flights. One beautifully outside of stump. This time batter drives on the up. Single conceded. Both the batters now playing and scoring in terms of singles. Slowly but definitely required rate creeping up. Flighted one on the stump. Swept fine. Away from the fielder at the short square. Who gives a chase and does well. And keeps it to 2. Excellent chase there by the fielder. Chasing it all the way to the boundary. And definite couple of runs saved by the fielder. No timing. 4 runs coming off first 3. Another flighted one. But this time he goes straight through the defense of the batters. Shiva trying to hit into the mid-wicket region. Playing across and making a straight one. 7th one for Kings. Shiva departs after scoring run ball 8. Kings still need 65 in 39 remaining deliveries. They have only 3 wickets now in the bank. This shade is going in favor of aces at the moment. It was all Kings in the first half of the chase. Now aces has come back in real time. Once the wicket of the Saksham was gone, there were no real partnership and the wickets were tumbling. New man in is Ashish. 8 matches, 25 runs, average 12.50. Strike rate 108.70 for Ashish. Relative new career for Ashish. Aces. Priyanshu in the middle of an excellent spell. Balls one full and driven on the up straight down the ground. Only single conceded. Excellent figure so far for Priyanshu. 3.4 overs, 26 runs, 3 wickets. Economy touch over 7. 7.09 to be precise. Last two deliveries in his spell remaining. He has flighted the ball beautifully. This time, balls one flat through the air, quicker through the air, into the wicket. Batter just defends. In the end, a door ball. Last ball of the 14th over coming. On the stump, batter plays with the short time. Yes and no. Yes and no. Keeper not throwing the ball. So in the end, equal to end the 14th over. Kings were chasing 194 are 131 for the loss of 7 wickets in 14 overs. They still need 63 runs in remaining 36 balls.
Top will be 63 runs in 63 balls. Sorry, 33 6 balls.
Wait here, 63 runs in 36 balls. Yeah, allocation. Short ball outside off. Hit hard, but hit straight to the men. But as well. Another introduction into the bowling attack. Ravikant Dasari now introduced into the attack. 4 match 2 wickets. Economy 4.75. Best figure 147. Drifts one down, way down the leg, in fact. Fortunate for him. Batter tries, but couldn't get the connection. So wide signal. Single and a wide to start the 15th. Another flighted one on the pads. Batsman rocking on the back foot. Hits the ball straight to the short square leg. Only single conceded. 3 of first 2 of Ravi. Short ball outside off. Punched away down the ground. But only to a fielder in the deep. Another single. It's been a while. We have seen a boundary. It's good passage of play for ACES. On the other hand, Kings need some runs as they have thrown too many wickets too early. Trying to construct a partnership. Another single for Kings. Their score moves to 136 now. Flighted one, hit away into in between square leg and mid wicket region. Fielder there in the deep does well and keeps it to 1. And a flighted one trying to hit in the mid wicket region. Top edge. Run out opportunity there. But he misses. No one backing up there. So 2 runs considered in the delivery on the round. Moral victory for the bowler. Deceiving the batter all times. But still not managing to get the wicket. Kings still need 55 runs in 30 remaining balls. "15 overs have been completed. Kings are 139 for the loss of 8 wickets. Last 5 overs coming your way in the chip. Another change in the bowling attack. Ishwar now introduced from the camera end. Left arm spinner. Ishwar lights one outside off stump. Hits the batsman on the outside edge. It was full. There to be hidden. There to be hit away. But the batter misses. One coming off first three deliveries. Short ball. That should have been put away. In fact, the batter misses. So does the keeper. So white ball. White plus one. Two extras. King scores moves to 142. Another flighted one. Missed by the batter. That was tantalizingly close to the leg stump. Fortunate for Sushant that he survives. Wavered from the bowler on this occasion. Away from the white line. White ball signal by the umpire. Another shot and drifting down. Yes, and an all run out chance opportunity there at the lone striker. Fielder missing. So another wide there by the bowler. Ishwar is proving to be an expensive one. After bowling beautifully in his first three deliveries, he have conceded 4 runs. In total, 5 runs conceded. Another one down the leg, another extra. Kings scores moves to 144. They still need 49 in 26 balls. Another flighted one on the stump. Pulled away in the square leg region. Fielder there does well and keeps it to 1. First over of Ishwar has been taken to 7. Yet a delivery to be bowled, conceding only 1 run in his very first 4 balls. Then bowling too many extras. Once again, he bowls one down leg. White ball signal by the umpire. 8 runs conceded. Another change in the bowling attack. Kiran come back. Kiran comes back. Excellent over by Kiran. Conceding runs in terms of only singles. Boundaries have dried up. Full toss and clipped away on the leg side. Ball racing to the boundary. Will it be? Yes, it will. We have to wait for the umpire signal. Yes, arm raised. That means it's a beamer over the waist height. I can understand. It's hard for the bowlers to grip the ball as dew has increased. Short ball punched away into the sweeper cover region. Call is for two. Will they come back? No. In the end, they settle for one. So with that single, 17 overs have been completed. Kings, while chasing 194, are 153 for the loss of 7 wickets. Kings still need 40 runs in remaining 18 balls. Starts off with a dot outside of stump. Batsman playing across the line tries to heave it in the mid-wicket region, but failing to get any sort of connection on the bat. This time gives the charge, but the bat twisting in his hands. Fortunate for him, it lands in the no man. Single of first two deliveries. Another good line delivery inside edge. Keeper was quick to get on the ball on this occasion. Only a single considered in first three balls. Once again hit away into the mid-wicket region, but only single conceded. Batters trying their hard to score big, but at the moment they are not finding the meat of the bat. Kings still need 38 more runs. 14 balls remaining. Cut away into the sweeper cover region. Fielder there. Late to react. Batter not landing the bat in time and is being given run out. That's the right call by the umpire. Lazy there by the batter. Not dragging the bat in. So another one goes down for the Kings. At the moment, it's not happening for Kings. And Acers are back in real time, and at the moment they are on top. Newman in is Suresh Kumar. 98 matches for Suresh. Over 100, 114 runs for him. Well known for his bowling. Now he's got bat in hand. Can he produce something magical for Kings? At the moment, Aces are running away with the show. Slower one. We have to wait for the umpire signal. Yes, arm raised. So no ball given. Understandably, it's not easy for the batter to grip the ball as dew is getting heavier and heavier as the night goes on. So free hit coming up. Land delivery. Batter tries to cut. Misses. So does the keeper. By signal by the umpire. With that signal, 18 overs have been completed. Kings, while chasing 194, are 160 for the loss of 8 wickets. They still need 34 runs in 12 balls. Required rate 16 runs per over. Slowly but definitely the match going in favor of Aces, and it's getting away from the bat from the Kings. Once Saksham is gone, power power hitting was gone. No real boundaries from there on. In fact, not a single boundary scored after the downfall of Saksham. Kiran to continue with his third starts off with a dot. Once again, another beautiful land delivery. Kiran has shortened his run up and his pace has dropped down, but bowling at a good length. Once again, he targets the pad. Ball brushes the pad all the way to the keeper. Huge appeal, but not out given. Back to back three deliveries. 34 runs still needed in this contest for Kings to win. On this occasion, batsman advances, drives on the up. Fielder in the sweeper cover region is late to react. As a result, 2 runs conceded. As we are coming to an end, it's Aces who are coming on top. Kings still need 32 in 8 deliveries, which is not an impossible task, but a very hard thing to do when you are 8 down. Low order batters now in. Heaved away, but straight to the short square leg fielder. That's been the story so far for the Aces. They had lost too many wickets at the back end of their innings. Ninth went down in the form of Suresh Kumar. Suresh Kumar departs safely after scoring 2 of 6 deliveries. Kings still need 32 in last 7 deliveries. Last man standing for Kings is Abhinav Bhandari. 85 matches for Abhinav. 320 runs, average 13.33, strike rate 82.90. Well known for his bowling, but now has a job to do with the bat in hand. Can he produce something magical for his team? Almost every ball needs to go over the boundary cuttings for Kings as they need 32 of the 7 deliveries. Left hand batter Abhinav in for Kings. Kiran strikes for the very first time in the match. Sees the bat of Suresh Kumar, who departs after scoring 2. 32 needed in 7. Flighted one outside off stump. Driven away on the up. Fielder there in the sweeper cover region does well and keeps it to single. Single to end the 19th over and a successful one for Aces. Kings, while chasing 194, are reeling at the moment at 163 for the loss of 9 wickets. They still need 31 runs in remaining 1 over. 31. Another change in the bowling. Srinivas now introduced from the camera end to bowl the penultimate over of the match. Right arm around to a left-hander. Full on the stumps, driven straight. Fielder there in the deep. Does well and gets the ball back. Only single conceded. Alternate guard for the righty. He comes over the wicket. Full on the stumps. Inside 8-5. Ball running in the leg region. Fielder left it. Will he able to cut it off? Yes, he does. So only single conceded. It's almost done and dusted from here on for the Kings until and unless boundary given. Is there a twist in tail? Batsman gives a charge, but on this occasion the ball kept low. Batsman misses, so does the keeper. Extra bye conceded. 6 runs coming off first three deliveries. 26 runs, 25 runs in fact needed in 3 balls. Full toss, hit away, but straight to the fielder in the deep. Juicy full toss given, but batter hitting the ball as far as fielder. Only single conceded. Runs coming in singles. Land delivery hit away straight, but coming off the bottom of the bat. No timing whatsoever for the batter. Another single for Kings. Last ball coming up. In fact, we have 2 more deliveries remaining in this over. 22 runs still needed. Another full delivery outside of time. Missed away by the batter. Dot ball to end. With that, 20 overs have been completed. Kings while chasing 194 fell short by 20 runs. And in the end, it's ACES who has prevailed by 19 runs. Kings, after winning the toss, opting to ball first, restricting for 193. In reply, fell short by 19. Congratulations to Aces for winning this contest by 19 runs. It's me, Ali Hashmi, now signing off from the coin box. See you again with the exciting contest coming your ways. Till then, bye bye and take care.